Hi guys, so I'm going to do a video this time of me working on the little gnome house, and I wrote down here the creator's name was Emma Parrish, and it's called the Little Gnome Secret Keeper. She's on Etsy and YouTube. I bought the file was like $6.50. All you need to do this is a printer and scissors. You don't need any special equipment, and glue, of course. So, that's nice if you wanted to craft but you didn't have a Cricut or anything. Sometimes when you put files into Cricut, well, most times it resizes it, so I just like cutting it out by hand. I enjoy it. To me, it's peaceful. And yesterday, getting to talk to you guys and work it out was so much fun. I had such a good time. Of course, it felt funny talking to myself. Not that this is going to feel any less funny talking to myself, but I'm going to give it a try. Right now I'm just going to sit here and ink my pieces. I put together the little gnome guys. Look, and they stand up. How stinking cute is that? Can you see him? He's standing. And then he'll lay down when he's sleeping. Like, I don't know how these people think of the beautiful things they do. Right now I'm just inking the edges so they stand out more. It's just a process. I don't mind doing this. Usually I don't talk to myself. I put the Alexa on and I just listen to music. And I guess I sing along quite a bit. I'm not saying I sing good. I just sing. Pass the time away. Right now it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Christmas. Not Christmas, New Year's Eve. I'm not too sure. I'm going to go to my daughter's house. There'll be a lot of little kids, and I don't know if I want to get sick before. I don't know. I'm not sure. But in any case, they'll have fun. This is really losing its... I wonder if I have another pad. Okay, now you're going to be in my world of skitsiness, because now I'm going to search for another pad. And I do not know how. I know it's not in there. To edit. Look at this. I found it right because it's labeled. Holy moly. That was cool. Nice. Alright, let's get a new pad on there because that's just leaving bits and pieces everywhere. Okay. Ugh. Let me see. I think it'll take a minute. Ugh. I'll add more ink. Not that much. And then juice it up. See all the edges when they're inked? You'll see the difference. It makes it look so much... And it does look better. Well, that's not good. I think I'll practice on the paper so I don't ruin that. The inking's just supposed to divide, define the edges better. That'll work. Goodness. All right. Here you'll see. See how you see the white edge? The ink just makes it look better. It's really neat because you print it and all the little pieces you have to cut out, and on the back you print it. You can hardly tell, but the paper's white, but I print it like an antique color paper on the back of it, and she supplied that paper to the backing paper, so it's not stark white. Okay. Then you have to just lightly go over everything. I think it looks more antique-y, which I know isn't a word, but we'll just go with it. These are the little notepads that hide in the bed. They hide in the mattresses of the bed and behind the wall of the kitchen set. It's a real cute little setup she did. And the pictures are really sweet. I did a lot of Christmas ones this year, little tags and whatnot. That's adorable. I can't believe how fast time was flying yesterday when you guys were all with me in the live. That was pretty neat. And then seeing people I really haven't seen for a long time, that was beautiful. Lady A's a gem. All of you are, but like I really haven't seen her in a long time. And then today I was reading the messages. They're all so sweet. So that was pretty fun. So we just do this. I can't wait to start putting it together. I watched the video a couple of times. It doesn't look so hard. Of course I say that now until I glue something wrong. But what I like about this is once you buy the file's yours forever, and you just download it on your... I have it downloaded. I have it in a folder I made. And I'm just going to trim the white off. There's a lot of white. But I could print whatever I want. Like I could print it however many times I want to print it. So, and well, depending on what you get, like what files you get, is the price. But I didn't mind paying the price. First of all, I love gnomes. I think they're adorable. And once I saw her video, I thought, oh, I'm making it, and I didn't care what the cost was. It was just a little over $6. She gives you a little coupon code too, so she's got beautiful things on her Etsy shop. I hope you look at her, check her out, because even if you don't want to do the project, sometimes watching the people make this stuff is so interesting. And I always think, like she was saying in her video, I think for this one, that sometimes it's 3 o'clock in the morning and a idea will come to her, so she sits there and she designs it. I know, I used to talk to Witness and say, like, what are these people, like, how do they think of these things? I couldn't not imagine. I know I couldn't do it. I like trying to figure things out, but I don't think I have the mind for designing things. Although I did a couple of pages I did for my book. My books I've done that I've tried different things. by like watching the videos to figure it out. See, doesn't it look better? I think it looks so much better with the darker edge. And these are supposed to be journaling spots. You fold them like cards. And that's why the back is, you know, that little like coffee dyed paper. They're supposed to be little journaling cards that tuck into the bed or behind the dresser. This one, oh, this one she pasted behind the little kitchen set. She has like a little secret area for notes. Another artist made a book. It was called Dark Diary. I did that, and at the same time, Witness did the same book, and she released the stuff once a week. She was releasing new parts of the book. It was so much fun, and the pages she did it was beautiful. I have that on the table over there. That's another one I thought, how the heck do these people think of these crazy things? This is the little quilt for the bed. How cute is that? Let me see. And this is the mattress of the bed. I guess this one too. Ugh, now it looks like the sheets are dirty. Gross. Let's see. Let's put it together. I think I'm going to trim it because I could see it's not the same now. And this bottom piece too. Alright, yeah, let's get the other one. This one's hard. When you fold it, getting it even, that's good enough. Because I'll trim it. You can see where it's right there, just a little sliver. Huh. Better. One day I'll get fancy like Davita and Jackie, where they voice over and fast forward. Right now, oh, it looks really not focused on my computer. Well, that stinks. Anyway, we've been inking for 13 minutes. That's not bad. I hope you try it. I hope you guys go over to Etsy, and even if it's not this file, find something. I just look for digital folios, digital crafts, and what happens is that the file comes right over the computer. You download it, you print it, and then you just cut it out. It's so much fun. Oh, I went right to Staples and I got paper. I bought a stack of paper. I think they call it Arima paper, but whatever. It was like $20 for 110 cardstock. It was cardstock, 110. I think it's GS something. It's cardstock. It's thicker, but not like cardboard, but it is thicker than regular copy paper. This one I saw on the videos, they accordion folded it, and it fits inside a bed, and then you pull it out and you can journal on the back. I don't know why I keep on making journals. I don't journal. I don't write things down. I've given a lot away for gifts. I have a few things sitting here. The girls in my daughter's school, they like, my granddaughter's school like it. They're 12 and 13 years old. They've been enjoying them. And I don't remember what Deanna calls the books that we were making. Those are fun to make. And this is one of the beds. It actually turned into a box when you put it all together. And that's where those things fit inside. Get off edges. Yeah. See, now this, I bet you, I miss seeing the chat moving. I have to tell you, that was exciting. Like, even just seeing the likes. I'm going to just clean this one up. Like, at one time, I had 12 whole people talking at once. 12. That was crazy. Oh, shoot. And then this morning, I don't know where it was, I got a notification, I guess, on my phone when I checked into YouTube, when I went on YouTube, and it said something like, congratulations, you have 100 subscribers. I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. Who'd have thought? That was pretty neat. I don't know how the channels, like, sometimes you watch them, the channels that have a lot, and the chat is flying, but people are still making friends. Like, I've been in chats where thousands of people are in there, and people are still, what is this? People are still, like, talking to, like, other friends in there. It's like, I can hardly even catch up with what's going on, and they're having little side chats with their buddies. That's pretty neat to see. I don't know how to do mods and stuff, so I had to figure that out. I probably should have looked into it before I jumped on, but it was just, I keep on waiting, to start the channel, and I'm waiting for Witness to be able to do it too. She actually started a channel, and she has a theme song that was cute, but never did anything with it. So it was just easy just to turn it on and answer the questions. Like they ask you a bunch of questions you can't go on by accident, I guess. And I did that. But my son, I don't know how I went on yesterday. I just did it through YouTube. And my son has OBS, OSB, something like that he uses when he does stuff. And he wants me to work on that. And I did look at it yesterday. And all I could get the camera to work was the camera on the computer. He had the overhead camera and then the camera on the computer working when he was showing me it, and he was showing me how to share files and stuff or share the screen. Yeah, I felt so fancy. And that was just with him showing me. We didn't do anything with it. And then I thought it'd be a fancy pants. I turned that on yesterday and it was like, what the heck? I couldn't figure it out for anything. Like, way too complicated. Then I didn't want it, like I was poking around everywhere. I was afraid I was going to change settings. Oh gosh, I couldn't imagine doing that and having him explain to me what I did wrong. Although he's nice about it, like he's good about it. It's just I didn't want to mess with it. See, you could tell how much better it looks. I hope I stayed in. I think it's going to be so cute. Hopefully it goes together easy. Well, this reminds me of being a teenager and all that. We have to do that one again. I love watching Jackie Burns paint. And I swear I could never do what she does. But she would slap that paint on there like nobody's business. If I did that, I would be having one big lumpy mess. It cracks me up how she does it, and then her stuff is flawless. It's like she has a magic paintbrush or something. Not me. Well, that makes it look really better. Like really like wood. Okay, that looks pretty neat. I am so glad that we have no plans to go anywhere early tonight. I don't drink, so I don't really like going places where people are all drinking and stuff. I'm 65. I've never bought liquor in my life. That was a promise I made to myself since my mom was an alcoholic. I've never been to a liquor store and bought liquor. And then when I was younger, when I used to go to the bars, I just would go to dance and hang out with friends, and I didn't drink. And I would see the people and think, geez, I'm so glad I didn't drink. Something right here where they have all the bends, she has them marked with real thin lines, and you just fold them on the creases. That's going to help make this box to make the bed. No, the box to make what holds the bed. Oh boy, looks a little hard, but it's all about the folding. I'll watch the video again before I attempt it, though. Ooh, look. Excuse my fingers, I'm an artist. And you get messy. Of course, I acted like a 5-year-old when I saw her name was Emma. I thought, isn't that funny? My first live and sitting here playing with Emma. She's real nice. Watch some of her videos. I think you'll be floored too about what kind of, like, how do you think of all these things? Look, doesn't that look better? This one really looks like wooden. And you could see, like, the lines you just follow to fold and how I folded it. I have this little thing right here. It's called a score buddy, and you just line it up. Here, I'll show you. You just line it up. It doesn't matter what the inches are. You just have to keep a straight line, and then you score it. And then you can see the grooves on the back, so that when you fold it, you have a very crisp fold. And that'll make it so when you make the box, your folds are beautiful. I did score it all already, but that's how you score it. And you really don't need you really do not need the scoreboard. It says I have one, so I made it. What you could also do is you take your straight edge ruler. Everybody has a ruler. You have something straight edge. It doesn't have to even be a fancy ruler. But I'm using my ruler. And you just lay the line right where the line is against the ruler, and you press it. And you get the same, look, you get the same effect. See, oh, my thumb's locked. You don't need any fancy tools. You get the same effect with the ruler. So that's a good thing. I just have it all from just having all the supplies. For a while there, I was doing I was buying all the supplies, just whatever I saw one of the other creators that I watched use, I would get it. And I would get like one thing a month or whatever. I like that We Are Memory Keepers brand, because they have a lot of pretty neat things. So I did buy a wax melt. Yeah, it's called a wax melter, like when you write a letter and you used to seal the envelopes. Well, it's even before my time, and I'm as old as dust, but I bought that to do crafts with, but I've only played with it like to sample it. So now I want to get into doing that. But what I really would like to do is have all of us like get together and just do different crafts. Like, so many people are so crafty, and we could just learn from each other. That'd be fun. Florida needs to get her room together. Witness said she was going to try to get her stuff together. Sour Milk and Tacos. She has a real embroidery machine, industrial. I don't think that's a good fold. I'd love to see that in action, because I have a little sewing machine one, and that's really a lot of fun to do. But to see one industrial, oh boy. I think we could all learn from each other. Like I said last night, I wasn't impressed with sublimation, because I didn't really have anyone to do it with or learn from, or to ask questions like how to do it. So if we ever do that, I'll bust my stuff out again. It's just right in the closet. And if I still don't like it, I am going to donate it to my daughter's school. Alright, we're getting there. Some of that stuff you won't even see. Oh, here's the last one. I only have a few more things here. I think after this I'll stop this, maybe upload it. That'll be my first video. How exciting is that? And then I'll watch her put the video together, put the box together again. And then I might put it together tonight. Maybe I won't call anyone today because it's a holiday. But I'll have to get together with one of y'all and see how you do the talk over like Davida and Jackie do when they do theirs stuff. They look so professional. See, that didn't take long. It's like less than 35 minutes and we're ready to put it together. It's so cute. Oh wait. That was 2. Not bad. Those are little side pieces. Excuse me, the side pieces for the box. Crap. These are the hinges. How cute is that? So fancy. Like, she thought of everything. I was laughing because the little gnomes stand up. They're so cute. Last piece. Okay. Thank you so much. Here, I'm gonna. The gnomes are double-sided, and you hold it. That's not straight. I was gonna try to hear. Maybe I could pick it up with this. Ugh. I breathed on them. Crap. Get an old woman to hold paper steady. Look how cute. Oh, of course it's not. Dagnabbit. Trust me when I tell you he stands up. Here, let me see. Focus. Oh. Perhaps it's voice activated. I doubt it, but that was pretty neat. Oh, see how cute. Little shits, they stand up. That's because she has us bend one side. Oh, that's so cute. Oh. You can't see it as cute as I can see it. But anyway, thanks for hanging. I love you guys. Bye. Oh, it'll be fun to figure out how to get this on YouTube. Oh, wish me luck. Bye.